Okay, hello world, this is Dennis, Kilo Delta 9, Lima Victor Romeo, and shooting another video this morning. Um, Basically what I'm going to do is show you my current setup outside here and kind of go over some ideas that I'd like to do for my setup here once springtime rolls around and I can do some more stuff out here. But first off, I'm going to show you this 22-foot mast here with my Diamond X30A 2 meter, 70 centimeter antenna. The mast, well, you've seen this before. It's a 22 footer, and I believe the antenna part there is actually mounted. It's about a foot lower, so it's about 21 feet up in the air. And this is in the backyard, the northern part of the property. And setup works quite nice. I can get into the Baraboo repeaters, obviously up into Fond du Lac, over in Washington, down to Watertown, and so on and so forth. And don't worry about the power lines back there. I measured this off, so if this does tip over, it will miss the power lines. So we're good there. So there's that. And then out back here on the side of the house, this is the western side of the house. You're familiar with this, the end-fed antenna, which I have in a inverted L configuration. This is how I've got set up. Like I said, you've seen this before. During the springtime, once things thaw out here, I'd like to get one of those, like maybe, was it like, I think it's like a 33-foot adjustable mast pole, whatever, just to try to get this wire up higher into the air. It was up higher in the branches before. Here, let me circle around. It was up in that, over that second branch there, but I had an epiphany that, you know, with the wind we've been having this year, that if that wire were to snap, it probably would have blown over onto the power line here that goes into the house. This is my biggest pain in the butt for setting up antennas, trying to make sure nothing hits that. So if I were to get, you know, one of those adjustable masts, or not masts, pole, whatever, is trying to figure out where to put it, and, well, as you can tell, branches galore. Trying to find a clear spot so I can get the wire higher up into the air is going to be my biggest problem. So that's something I got to work on, or come up with a solution for. Now you see over here, this is where the coax from the antennas come to, and they go in through the window here, through one of those comment window pass-throughs. I'm not going to show you because I would have to take all this off, but basically that's to keep everything covered and keep that from getting wet. Eventually, what I would like to do is I got to put in some lightning protection. Probably like drive the ground rod in somewheres over here. The issue I'm going to have with that is trying to figure out how to bond it to the ground rod for the, you know, the house's AC line. The thing is, okay, so this is where the power line comes into the house, and if I had to guess, the ground rod is probably somewhere down in here underneath what is one of Ma's flower gardens. I don't know. That's one of the issues I have. Then the other issue is, you know, here's where the gas line comes in the house, so that line would be running behind here. I don't know if that would be an issue or not. Then the other issue is, I wanted to bury the coax or the end fed, you know, in the ground here, but that, you know, the coax crosses where the gas line, you know, comes through here, because this was marked off earlier in the year. Now, granted, I believe that should be buried, you know, several feet in the ground, the gas line it is, and I don't know if that would be an issue, if I would have to bury this or not, because like I said, this is all having to do with lightning protection, so I don't know if that'd be an issue or not. That's something I'm going to have to look into. But anywho, here's the double bazooka I mentioned in the earlier video for 40 meters. It's 12 feet off of the ground. Inverted V for Inves. Actually looks pretty good. Actually made it a contact with a guy in Florida using this antenna, believe it or not, on 40 meters. It was in the evening, so the propagation must have been just right. Also talked to a guy in New York using this antenna, and he was blown away by the strong signal I was getting with this. So it works. Jury is still out on as to whether it'd work for 80 meters come time for the Wisconsin QSO party. But yeah, that's the situation out here. Like I said, my big things, or my plans for this year, 2021, is trying to get the wire for the end fed higher up into the air. Like I said, my biggest problem here is this power line. So if I get one of those, like just that cheap, MFJ adjustable mast that's like 33 feet tall, obviously I'm got to move it further down the property here, but then my problem is tree branches. Now granted, I could probably cut some of those off and make something work, I don't know. But yeah, that's one project, and the other one is installing the lightning protection and trying to figure out, how this is. Like I said, if I had to guess, the ground rod for the house's electrical line is probably in here somewheres. I'm guessing more than likely I'm going to have to get an electrician in here to work on that, because honestly, I'm not going to feel comfortable working on trying to monkey around with that myself. So we're just going to have to see how this all works out. But yeah, that's the current setup outside here, and that's the plans for the upcoming spring. Maybe I'll do a video of the inside of the shack. I'm not sure. We'll have to wait and see. But anyhow, hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, of course, there's got to be a semi. There we go. Peace and all that good stuff in 73.